but most people don't last but a week.
Really?
They usually go to their
What's
first
the
week.
reason? Is it the stress of the pressure?
It's stress, pressure, and pain.
Do you wear a belt or something like that for your
You
support
talking
for your?
about like a back brace?
Yes.
I did for like a week, but that was when I hurt my back a little bit too much. Even now, my
Oh,
back's fucked up, and I still don't wear a back brace.
oh,
I don't want to let my body get used to
right,
extra
right.
support that it already has. Just
So,
let it
but you
work for
don't
me.
want to injure yourself at the same time, right? I mean,
Nah,
it's not worth
I
it.
get hurt plenty. According to the safety manager there, I should be the one person there that should wear a helmet and pads at all time.
Oh,
It says you get too quickly here. Not a friend. Not a fan of that one right there.
oh,
He hates the fact that we had to get injured sometimes just to play truck, or we had to do it really unsafely. We'll do a truck sometimes where you have to take and push down
a push down.
stacks of 100-pound boxes. So we have three people back there pushing all the stacks over.
Uh huh.
So because you're not pushing them by yourself, that's a couple thousand pounds
Oh gosh, of course.
just
I mean,
stacked up. It's bad. But you have to make sure you know and tell everyone, do not come in this truck right now. Do
it's
not come in this truck until we come out of this truck, because you're
oh.
about to hear a whole bunch of really loud crashing sounds. And that's because we're pushing it all down. Which
So
is why some of the packages end up broken, because if it's the only way we can do it, because we can't read some booms, so
right,
we
right.
get to the highest point we can and push.
Oh,
We just keep pushing and pushing. The people I work with, I consider badass.
wow.
I consider myself badass too, thank you very much. I'm a little white boy doing all this.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that
it's
shows you
ridiculous.
that no, that shows you
My
you
manager
can
was
do
laughing
it.
when I said that the other day. He was like, "Yeah, you're right. You're not this strong." And I was like, "Yeah," and I'm still lifting some of the 200-pound packs. He's like, "Well, I wouldn't call it lifting." I was like, "Hey, cheating and leaning it against the surface I'm putting it on and just flipping it onto it is not. It doesn't mean I'm not lifting it.
Yeah. Do you wear
I'm.
gloves? I'm sure you
I
do,
have
right?
gloves in my bag, but they're not really for grip. I wear them if I know I'm about to move a bunch of things that could slice my hand open
Oh,
or crush my hand or something. Sort of like that. Only if I think it's dangerous.
but I think you
I
should.
want to protect my digits here.
Yeah, I mean that you should wear gloves. I mean, for lifting stuff, I would just wear gloves no matter what.
Wearing
You
the
want to
gloves for
protect
lifting
yourself,
aids,
you
I
know.
have more grip on my fingertips.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
I'd rather just use my fingertips and have the specialized, these, which are mechanics gloves. They're meant for your hand getting crushed by really heavy metal.
Yeah,
Just being able
I
to survive being sliced
they
open by
provide
a
it for
surgeon's
you,
knife.
or do you have to get your own if you need to? They give it to you, or they
Oh, gloves?
the gloves? Yeah.
You have to buy your own.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to provide you gloves, sadly. FedEx isn't that nice. They'll pay you well, take care of you. I have insurance right now with them.
Uh huh.
It costs me $12 a month.
Wow,
My
that's
health
a good
insurance costs me
deal.
$12.
That's really a good
And the only
deal.
reason they can get that policy is for one reason.
Uh huh.
That policy is extended to millions of workers across
Oh.
all of the United States and
Uh huh.
Canada and
Oh, I see.
anywhere there's a FedEx, that policy is extended to another person.
Do they make you sign a waiver if something happens to your back? You cannot sue the company or stuff like that.
There's
Like,
no waiver. It's understood that, hey, there's cameras. If you actually hurt your back, we'll check it on the cameras, see what happened, and we'll tell you if it was your stupid ass fault. If you weren't lifting a box with and you're supposed to lift with your legs, not your back. Lifting with your back, putting that much pressure repeatedly as fast as we do it,
uh huh.
you can mess yourself up way too easily.
Oh
You
gosh.
want to put almost all of the pressure, if possible,
Like doing a
on
squat,
your
right?
legs.
Yeah, like
You
doing a
you
squat.
squat down, grab it, and stand up pretty much with the box.
And your back has to be really straight.
I do not straighten my back out. I use my back and legs to lift. It's why I'm
Oh,
able to lift such heavy weights.
oh wow.
I use them both,
I
which
give you,
does take some of the load off of my back.
I give you
However,
credit for
I'm still
that.
fine.
That's amazing.
Either way, they see that, hey, you're hurt. They'll make sure if it happened at work, you're taken
Uh-huh.
care of. If it was your fault, A little, they'll be a little mad. They'll still probably take care of you for it, though.
But they don't have cameras inside the truck to know what happened in the truck,
There
right?
are cameras pointing dead inside every truck.
Oh wow. Okay, I
They're
didn't.
not cameras in the trucks,
Right.
but there's
But you bet.
hundreds and hundreds. There's probably, I'd say probably, there's probably about 1,000 cameras on that property,
Wow.
if not
So
2,000.
that nobody even steals any
No one can
package.
steal. Have you been to the FedEx ground up here yet?
No, I
Well,
haven't.
I'll point out to you when we get there. The place I have to walk through to even get in. You can't get in without a badge, and you can't bring metal through that metal. Like, they have metal detectors. It's serious. Security
Really?
guards and all.
So
You
what's the
get
reason, or
wanted when
what's?
you walk out to make sure you're not stealing anything from the factory, because we do move expensive items, iPhones and stuff like that, hoverboards, and another thing that's very, very, they can't let it be stolen. Military ammo.
Oh
We
wow.
have some 5.56, some 380s.
So
We got it
what is
all.
metal detector going to do? I mean, what can you do with a metal detector? I mean, in the sense, what can a worker take to steal something with the metal? I mean, I don't get that part.
You won't get far with anything on you, to be honest. Most of the times they won't let you walk out of the building with anything in your pockets.
Oh,
You display everything out. They want you to make sure you're not hiding anything, and you keep going. But they barely even try on me at this point. They know I don't care enough to steal anything from here. If I can't buy it with my own money, I don't want it.
right, exactly. It's not worth it.
It's very simple. I'm too tired in the morning to try and steal anything from people. Why would I care?
Because
They
you
still have to want me, but they
because
barely
you
do.
have a good job, I mean, which
And I have a
pays.
reputation with the security guards. I'm kind to them. I talk to them. They understand I'm a good guy. I'm not taking any of your shit. I'm good.
Right, it's
I like to keep my job. I value the money I make.
yeah.
I
Because
that's on the
I would
lowest
say
of my
God
priority.
watches everything, even if you can hide it from people, but He's the one who's going to eventually punish you for
Did you say God?
God.
Yes,
Yes,
God. Which God do you believe in? Well, I mean, I
same
believe
God.
that I was raised Christian,
Uh-huh.
but I technically, for me, I believe that all gods are the same God.
Yes, one who
There's
made
only one true
everybody,
creator, whether you want to call him God. I
the
don't know all
Creator.
of them. I think there was Allah's one of them, correct? I don't know who you believe in.
Yes, I believe
Allah
in
is one of
Allah.
them.
I mean,
You
Allah
believe?
is an Arabic name for God,
Yes,
basically.
it's literally, it's just
Let me tell
a
you
higher
something.
power.
Yeah, yes, because you know why we say Allah and we also say God at the same time, but we prefer to say Allah because when you say God, you put a label that
You put
it's a
a
He.
specific label.
Yeah, it's a He or not a she. So we just say Allah. There's no
Allah is not
uh,
a male or
or
female
female.
covenant.
It's
God
just
is
a
usually
spirit.
has been,
Yes.
especially in Christianity. Christianity, God is male. So is Jesus Christ Himself. Apparently, I can't know that for sure. Yet the Bible says whoever wrote the Bible could have been real confused because last time I checked, Jesus had long hair in the Bible.
Right. I
He
mean,
could have been a she.
exactly.
You never know. I'm not gonna
I
put
mean,
judgment
you know
over what
why
something
the
was
reason
that
we
I never
don't
saw.
you know why the reason we don't believe God as son, because God is, because then I mean or the man or the spirit or whatever, we believe God as God, just one entity. We don't distribute the entity into many entities. That's the only difference. But we believe in the same God who created you, me, and everybody. I mean, that's what I believe. That's exactly
I just believe in higher. I know
high
that I
power.
believe there's a higher power out there.
Yes.
I'm not one of those people that doesn't believe in science. However, I love science personally. They say, "Hey, God created light." Well, the Big Bang created light as well. You
Exactly.
never know. You could just say God created the Big Bang. He
Yeah.
made an explosion that made the world. It wasn't. I don't think that would have been intentional though. He would have
No.
known. Hey, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna be here many years later.
for us. I
It's like
mean,
a blink of an eye for him, but
so
for
what do you
us, it's a whole
think
lifetime.
in the same perspective? What do you think your